Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Leah, obviously. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 6 book recommendations. Yeah, I know about 3 of these books are like in a series, and I kind of haven't read one yet, but I've read the 2 out of the 5. There's only 3 published, but I'm planning on reading the 3rd one probably next week because I want to order some sticky notes so I can annotate the book. But I'm gonna get started with my first book, and this is the first book I think out of the whole entire bunch that I read first. I think, I could be wrong, I don't really remember. And please don't mind my hair, I know that it looks crazy. I just pinned it up and just set it to the side because I really wanted to record this video. And if you hear like a loud noise, it's this. The first book is Love in the Time of Serial Killers. If you don't like a slow burn, I don't really think you're gonna like this book, but I really liked it. It was my first slow burn actually. It's about a girl named Phoebe. She moves into her dad's house. Well, not like technically moves in, but she's kind of like getting all his stuff out because he passed away. She kind of takes the interest to the next door neighbor who she starts to think is a serial killer. I don't want to spoil it, but you have to stick around and read the book to see if she's a serial killer or not. This book is so good. Like, it's really good for dry humor. Like I said, it's a slow burn. It's just overall something to read when you want to pass time. Her brother comes in here and like tries to like help her with the move and stuff. He's getting married. It's like so much going on in this book. Like, it's really good. I think I took a break from slow burns after this, even though it was my first one, but I was just like not ready. But other than that part, this book is pretty good. I would rate it, I don't want to say 3 stars, so I'm gonna say like 3.5 stars, only because of the slow burn. I'm not used to that, but it's not a bad book and I definitely recommend reading it. And look at the cover art. The cover art is just so pretty. Like, that's the back, it's the front. Like, it's so, I like it. So cute, like a little comic book. Okay, the next book is called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. If you, oh my gosh, this is starting, okay, I love this book so much I can't even speak. So this book is actually being made into a TV show. I am like so freaking excited because you guys know, I don't know if you watched the show Wednesday, but the girl that plays Eden Sinclair, I forgot her name, but she's playing Pip. Y'all, this freaking book is so freaking good. Letting y'all know this now, this is like a murder mystery. If you're looking for romance, this is not the book for you. It's not like it's no romance in the book. It's like, you know, some little hints of romance here and there, but there's no, like, it's not a romance book. I also have her 2 other books. I read only, so this is the other book actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I read this book and then I read this one. I have the 3rd one and I haven't finished reading the 3rd one yet, but I can't freaking wait. Like, I can't wait for the show. I'm trying to hurry up and finish reading the 3rd book, but I keep jumping around and reading different stuff. It's so good. It's so good. Also, it does have like, I don't want to say gruesome scenes, not really. It does have, so if you're not comfortable with, don't read the book. Don't read the book, bestie. I don't think you should do that. But if you're okay with that stuff and you're not like, you know, too sensitive to it, because I know I'm sensitive to mysteries, that's why I don't watch them in real life, or true crime. I'm not that girl. But this right here, when I wanted to take a break from romance, this is the first book that I picked up. I give it 4 out of 5 stars, only because there's just one part in the book that actually made me cry. But that's how you know it's good though. That's how you know it's good. Okay, this next book, this is a hockey romance and it's called Mile High. I just started annotating books, so you're gonna see my little flags, but this book right here, Liz Tomford outdoes herself time and time again. I don't know why this book and her 2nd book got so much bad rep for some reason. This is really good. The 2 main characters in the book are Xanders and Stevie. Here's like the back of it. This is the cover art. Also, a little fun fact, if you buy this book, you're gonna see a whole different cover for this, but they don't make this cover anymore. But yeah, it's so good. Stevie is a, what is she? She's a flight attendant, and Xanders is a hockey player, but he's like one of those arrogant cocky hockey players, and she's just like, whatever, you know. Love it so freaking much. Oh my gosh, there's some spicy scenes, I ain't gonna lie. If you're not a spicy girl, don't read the book, but if you can handle a little bit of spice, it's perfect. Once you pick it up, you're not gonna put it down. If I had to rate it, 5 out of 5 stars. It is so freaking good. I don't know why this book gets a bad rep. It's so good. I couldn't put it down when I read it. Okay, it's editing me here, and I just want to cut in and say that I've actually looked at some of the reviews on this book, and I don't know why it's getting such a bad rep. For one, some people complain about it, how like it's 600 pages, so they feel like it's too long for a sports romance, and they wish that some parts of the book could touch on what the main character Xander was going through. I agree. However, I like the fact that she stretched it out and made it longer, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just that kind of person that loves a little extraness in a book. But also, to rate it 1 star is absolutely insane. Because, like, I don't even think it's that serious to rate it 1 star. You know what I mean? I've read books that I've been, like, 1 star. Of course, there are, like, some parts in the book where I'm just like, that's weird, that's cringy. But I feel like every book has that. You're not going to have, like, a book that's solely catered to your liking 102%. You know what I mean? I don't know. Read at your own risk. I've looked up some reviews. It's gotten good and bad, so judge for yourself. I personally like it. I'm not forcing you to read it. I'm just saying I don't think it's worth the 1 star. I actually got into like hockey romances due to Icebreaker being all over my For You page on TikTok, and that's the next book I'm going to introduce. Like I said, the next book was Icebreaker. A lot of people didn't like this book either. I don't know why. Like, I thought it was so good. Like, for one, it was the book that got me into hockey romance in the first place. I'm a little biased because it's my first hockey romance book, but I liked it. It was good. I didn't have no complaints. I'm so glad, like, it didn't like jump straight into romance. Like, these two start off as like, I don't want to say enemies to lovers, because it's more like a one-sided thing. She hates him a little more than he might dislike her. I don't even think he disliked her throughout the book, which is the crazy part. But the two main characters are Nate Hawkins. So when y'all see on TikTok, oh my gosh, sorry, I get a little off track. If y'all see like, oh, I need a Nate Hawkins in my life, they're talking about this man right here. They're talking about him right here. Read this book. Just read it, and you're gonna understand what they mean by that. The main girl is a figure skater named Anastasia. Either Anastasia or Anastasia. I say Anastasia, I don't know. Sounds cooler. He's a hockey player. They're both in college. It's like a college romance. Just read the book. If I had to rate it, I would give it compared to the hockey books that I read, well, I've only read like 3. So I might give it like a 4.5 stars out of 5. Only because I like Mile High just a little bit more. Icebreaker was 5 out of 5 when I first got it. When I read Mile High, I was just like, ooh. 4.5 stars out of 5. Don't listen to the hype about the book being bad, because you might like it. So yeah. And this brings me to the next book. All right, please don't make fun of me, because I think I go back to this book way more than Mile High. But yeah, it's another Liz Tomford book. Yeah, this one is called Right Move. This is not a hockey book, but it's a basketball book. I don't know if you can see the basketball court. I mean, barely. But anyway, I don't think they make this cover either. I think the cover for this one, like just like Mile High, you know how they both have city type of cover. I don't think they make these covers anymore, so you're gonna get like a whole different cover if you buy it now. I got this a couple months after it came out. I think super good. So many quotable quotes in here. Like, it's just so good. Liz just does it. She gets it. She knows what to do when it comes to writing a romance book. Literally, Icebreaker introduced me to so many sports romances, not even just hockey, but sports romance in general. And I know what you're thinking. I should have said this as soon as I introduced the book, but look, this is Right Move. This is Mile High. Yes, they're related. Yeah. So this is the first book, right, and this is the second book. She also got like bad rep for this book as well. I don't know why. Like, it's really good. Y'all see my annotations? I'm not play, okay? So this book is about Stevie's brother and her best friend, because she is a flight attendant, so she has a best friend that she normally, my lips look a anyway, my lips kind of look a little dry. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So this book is related to Mile High. This book is about Stevie's brother. Her brother is Ryan. He's a famous NBA player. And her best friend that works as a flight attendant with her, her name is Indy or Indigo. I'm not gonna give you like a whole rundown on what the book is about. I just think you should really read it. If I had to rate it 5 out of 5 stars, it's so good. This is totally unbiased. Of course, this is like those two of my favorite books so far. So I might be talking a little baloney, but I swear it's really, really good. Perfect amount of romance. I think it's spicier than Mile High. Not really, maybe like, I think Mile High is spicier. It has like a lot of cute moments in it as well. And I love books that come in like a series, or like they're in the same universe, because it makes me want to read it more. She has another book that I'm about to get into, so yeah. Disclaimer, I did not read this book, so I can't even give it a rating. I'm just gonna show you it. Y'all are gonna jump me. I know y'all are, because I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Yeah. Another Liz Tom Ford book. I'm sorry, I had to do it to you. I'm sorry. I had to. This one is called Caught Up. It's a baseball romance. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Y'all, I had to do it. I had to do it. I know what you're gonna say. Why do you have all these Liz Tom Ford? But listen, Linda, listen. I may tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. Nah. No, but like I said, I want to read this when I get my sticky notes, because I want to try to get sticky notes to match the cover. This is probably gonna go out of stock, like the cover for it looking like this. If y'all want to read it, y'all should go buy it now. I haven't read it. I don't know what's gonna go on in it. All I know is that Kai, the guy in the book, is Ryan's bestie. Like I said, they're in the same universe, so they're all connected. And then like a girl named Miller. I know nothing about these characters except for Kai is a baseball player and Miller is a high-end pastry chef apparently. So that's it. That's all I really know. I can't really tell you anything. I haven't even like got to annotate it yet. It's still fresh. Like I just got it like probably like a week or two ago. I have nothing written in it, nothing. Like it's still fresh. It's a fresh book. But yeah, like give Liz's books a chance. They're so freaking good. I don't think anybody would be disappointed reading them. Hannah Grace did her thing with Icebreaker as well. She has more books that I'm gonna buy from her. I have to go on a book trip, or like a book haul or spending spree, and I'll do like a book haul or something on here. But Holly Jackson, she's eating it, and now that she's coming out with this show, y'all are gonna like Pip and Ravi so much. Like Ravi, I like how he's not like the cliche guy that just doesn't get how Pip is. You're gonna see what I'm talking about when you read the book or when you watch the show when it comes out. But like, you know how a lot of guys, they get like a little angry at their girlfriends because of like how obsessive they can be over something. Ravi just gets it. Like they do have their ups and downs moments, but it's not as bad to the point where you're pissed off at Ravi. Like throughout the whole series, I'm on the 3rd book and I have not been mad at him once. Like he just gets it. He just understands. I love Ravi. We love Ravi. We love Ravi in this household. Ravi, sorry. Alicia Thompson eats. Like I said, if you don't like slow burn, you're not gonna really like it, but give it a shot. You might like it. It's pretty good. I will link all these down in my description in case you want to just go order it or something. I'll link Liz's website in my description as well. But yeah, that's all for this video. I'm gonna be coming up and cooking up with something for next week's video. If you want to see more book recommendations, please let me know. I'm dying to go shop for more books and do reviews on it even. Like, let me know what y'all want to see, because I am back and I'm better than ever, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna be posting more. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I want to do a couple new stuff on the channel as well, just so I can get into posting more consistently. But until then, I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye.